This is rather thrilling.
So this is where you've been.
What say we gather some information? Now, Sir Gregor wants a word, eh? Hardly surprising. The Arisen's attentions are always in demand. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then...
Come to think of it...
Patience would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course. Ah, I see you pinch something from our bow. Oh, dear.
Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Most impressive, Master.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I will protect you.
Going there by choice?
Feast your eyes up there! I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
We ought to take a closer look.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way? Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served.
Hold here a moment.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An arisen, by all appearances.
An arisen? Another pretender, you mean?
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty...
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I would make my... If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us...
Soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
An op...
I'll go and open the chest. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Pick some now, and use them when the need arises. We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim goes to waste.
Have my protection.
Meager challenge if I ever saw one. This will be over in moments.
I quite agree. We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Well fought, Arisen.
Would seem I've some catching up to do.
Not bad. already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up. Too fast for you.
Arisen! I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
That beast is truly enormous. If nothing else, let us avoid ending up in monstrous war.
You'll not live to regret this! One more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Seems we've worn out our foe. We'll find a better moment. Seize the group's arm and bring it crashing down. Care to assist?
As you say, I shall remain.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen.
Are we to remain here? Certainly arisen. How might I be of aid? I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that room go to waste.
One of our number is unconscious. Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
Glad to see you have the matter in hand. Ah, they mean us harm. How adorable.
Right you are. Traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. I will protect you. That was a skillful bit of reasoning. You do your location well. Tis broken, but methinks there is still a way forward here. Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
A material. Useful things, these.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. I shan't allow any further harm to come to me. glorious success.
Indeed. 'Twas enough to make one pity our foe. Surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy.
Now that is a surprise.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
You're going to regret that.
A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose. It isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make a camp.
That is enough to make camp only when the need arises. My sharp left wrong.
we're to break it, it shan't be from this side.
True enough.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Halt! You are approaching the gates of Vernworth. If you've an entry permit, an invitation, or proof, nothing to show. What do you think you're doing?
I shall conduct the interrogation myself. I beg your forgiveness for my if the Queen Regent had learned of your existence. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Your anger is well justified, and I shall... Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain...
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consarn it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Thought you could hide, eh? Or
Good to see you, Master.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
selling lately.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Are as lead.
Dirt and roots make for poor pillows.
All this we can get to each their own. The world's better for it. I get along with everyone. Well, I must be vigilant. The townspeople.
Well met, sir. I thought so. That girl's always... Now listen, 'tisn't much. Welcome and well... met. Don't think I forgot... Gotten your discount.
Always a pleasure.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Even in times like... This isn't much to go on.
Welcome.
Lots to do.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares always expect. Welcome to the stuff. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Welcome.
Should I get up to today? Puts me in the mood for a song, it does.
Your Majesty, 'tis not a matter for prying ears.
Hasn't anyone got coin to spend?
As I informed you, should Disa denounce you, yet if we are to prove it was delayed so that the central players in the court ought all be... None would be able to deny that you are the true Arisen then. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you. The first is Trevo Mine. Next is Half Village. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate. There is much we ought to tend to. You will need to infiltrate. I have attempted to what that I could undertake. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to... There is much we ought to tend to. Of all those who serve the... I refer to war many a time as desert, and many a time as the Majesty. Our laws dictate thus. What say you? I prepared a means for this mission, should you be discovered.
Follow me.
This really is fun. Oh, I possess no... those of other races, that's all 'tis mine. And even if I did, no matter how they fascinate me, 'tisn't to...
I've all manner of arms for... I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from afar. You fascinating, such as this bowstring. Why do you stare? I suppose I saw the timing could not forgive me. Every elf undergo. I had been training indeed. I grew so vexed thanks to you. It might be just what I need to find my aim. Many thanks, but this is no place. That's where I train. I do hope you'll join me.
Go on, have a look. Best oil my equipment. Follow the shots.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treat... to the... in all Vernworth. Much obliged.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
What's got you? I've brought you a gift. One day, I'm going to have...
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off?
A brief respite is naught to decry.
Is an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence.
I've a different path in mind now, given our current location. Follow me, won't you? Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
An unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure.
Pray keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
Down here, Master. I hope you've not forgotten about me.
This is rather thrilling.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
I suppose 'tis so.
go again.
You've a knack for drawing the enemy, Arisen.
This seems an easy spot for a campsite.
Night is a right good time to be wandering about. Shall we rest here till daybreak?
Well done, Master. We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
This is our first time setting foot in this place, but I hope so.
You have my protection. One of us has been drenched. Well done.
I'd wager there's all to be found. Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
And I might just let you live.
Thanks, you've got?
The field of battle is wont to pit us against our fellows, but that does not make cutting them down easier to bear.